Hey everybody, it's Terry. Here is a response to Big D and his post about the crossing moving averages on the 1 hour chart for BTC over the US dollar. Um, the the EMAs that he said in there, I think, was the 55 and the 200. An actual golden cross is using regular, like a simple moving average of 50 and a simple moving average of 200. So a 50 period moving average and 200 period moving average. I guess you can use whatever, but like just like the definition of a golden cross and death cross is the 50 and the 200 simple. Um, One of the things that I don't like about moving average crosses is the statistics on them are like really crappy in isolation. Um, what I like to do in my trading is take a condition that and test it, back test it to see how it performs by itself. Um, because if I can find a strategy that works most of the time on its own, then when I apply technical analysis to that, I can improve that, like optimizing the strategy, because there are some times that you can just look at the chart and see when this is not the right time to make a trade. Um, that's something that I will apply to strategies that are more profitable on average by themselves. Moving average crosses are not good. They don't put out good numbers. Like overall, the profitability will be positive, but they usually go through a lot of downside before that. I loaded up a simple strategy that I found in the indicators, like you can search for indicators. And I loaded up one. It's called the dumb golden cross or dumb strategy golden cross. I don't know what it is, but changed the inputs to a 50 period moving average and a 200 period moving average, and the source of the close, and then the back testing years. I think I changed this to 9,099, so it just goes from the beginning to the end and into the future. Then I changed the capital to a $10,000 account, and traditional strategies in risk management will use at least, well, not at least, but you'll use 2% of your equity on a trade, or you shouldn't use more than 2% of equity on a trade. So that's the conditions that I put in here, and let's load up, let me hide the existing ones, and then let's load up the strategy. What he was looking at was this moving average cross on the 13th that led to this huge run up, which is obviously like a really good trade. But the problem is this is like cherry picked like it's cherry picked out of the entire history of golden crosses on the 1 hour time frame. So like if you look back here, the profit factor is 2, so that means you're winning $1, or you're winning $2 for every $1 that you're risking. But the percent profitable is only 40, it's under 40%. So 60% of the time when this trade is coming up, and this is just to the long side, 60% of the time this trade is showing up to the long side, it's wrong. And 40% of the time, only 40% of the time it's right. And that's out of 76 trades. So out of, like we can look here down in further stats. Like your average trade's like $6. The average win is 27. The average loss is 8.6, and that doesn't really, like, that's not amazing. Like the important part is like the profitability here, or the percent profitability, because if you like look at the trades, so this is, oh wait, what is that? I don't know what that means, but because these aren't contracts, this is a dollar amount. But anyways, the white lines are your winning trades, and the red ones are your losing trades. So you can see as you scroll down, you have 3 losers in a row, 1 win, and you have 5 losers in a row, 2 wins. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losers in a row, 2 wins. More losing, have a nice little win stretch, but they're really not for a lot of profit. Then win, loss, win, loss, 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 one win, loss, 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 one win, win, loss, loss, win, loss, 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 loss. Like, that's just not, I mean, who's willing to go through like 8 losing trades at a max before you get one win? Like, most accounts can't hold up to that. Like, if you're trading and you lose 3 or 4 times in a row, like, you've already taken a substantial chunk out of your account, and that's just not it's not a well-advised way to trade. So that's one reason that I don't look to moving average crosses for trading strategies.